When I was doing my What I Will Watch for Fall of Anime 2016, I stated that I would not watch Yuri on Ice. I stated that. But thanks to countless Chibits letting me know I needed to watch the series, I decided to sit down and give it a shot. Oh my. Before I even get into talking about my first impressions of Yuri on Ice, I'm just gonna say, Chibits, stop this video. Just stop this fucking video. You don't even have to come back. Just stop this video. Go watch that first episode. Like, I'm not joking. Just stop this video. Don't need to come back. Just watch that first fucking episode. Just go. And if you do come back, let me know your thoughts in the comments below, because oh my. Like, this, all jokes aside from the recent videos I made, especially with the one with my drunk video, all jokes aside, this right here, instantly, possibly one of the best series of fall of anime 2016, besides sequels, besides, like, JoJo Carrying On, or, getting to see Gundam and all that, besides sequels, out of everything I've seen so far, this is my personal favorite thus far. The first episode blew me away. My impressions of the series just exploded, because I just couldn't believe what I was watching, because when I read the description of Yuri on Ice, it was an ice skating series, and that's what it is. It's an ice skating anime. I honestly thought, like, it's just gonna be, like, same old, I'm probably not gonna really get entertained by it, so I just kind of did a little bit of a pass on it. Now, I was completely wrong in that regard, because when I sat down and watched it, I got slapped. Like, I got that fucking slap, real hard slap, like the backhand slap to the bitch slap. I got fucked up, okay? Because the first episode of Yuri on Ice is so good. It is so fucking good. It is so good. Like, I cannot express that enough with how good the first episode of this series is. One of the big things that makes this slice of life ice skating series so good is the character animation. Not just the animation in general, just the character animation and seeing the way the characters move throughout the episode. Now, I've seen some anime throughout my journey of reviewing and being a reviewer. I've seen some series that could do this. I've seen it from, KyoAni. KyoAni's very well known for stuff like that. Also, Ufotable, they're also known for that as well. And I remember seeing some stuff like this, and the last time I think I really brought up, like, character interactions, the way characters move and stuff, it might have been, I think, in my Karno Kyokai reviews. I think that's the last time. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. But I feel like that was the last time I really mentioned the way the characters move and how it just adds so much to the scenes. And what really made this episode so good was not, in fact, the writing or even the characters. It was just the way it felt realistic, like real life. The way the characters moved, it didn't feel clunky. Like, okay, the best way to explain it is like this. Imagine watching a random episode of any anime, okay? And just get this in your mind. Just picture your mind. It takes a little bit of imagination. Just picture it in your mind. You see, let's say, two girls are walking down a road, okay? They're going to school. They're just walking beside each other. And then all of a sudden, one has a bottle in their hand. It's like a water bottle. The one on the left wants to drink the water. Usually, when we see something like this in anime, you see the girl that's just walking. It looks like, rather, small frame. You have to where the girls are kind of put out in the background, like, really far off in the distance, or they're really up close and personal up near their face, so we don't get to see the walking animation of their legs, or the way their arms move, if you get my point. We don't get to see the movement of the characters that well. I mean, we can see they're moving, because the background's moving and stuff, but you can't get that realistic feel like they're really there, like they're really moving. And Yuri on Ice does that. You have it to where the characters, like right at the beginning, one of the best scenes that really showed me what I could expect from the series is when you saw the scene when the character was sitting down and he was looking at his phone and his arm bounces off his arm. Now, that is something that really surprised me, because it's so simple. It's a simplistic thing, and not many people are going to key in on that and say, like, oh my god, that's freaking great, that's amazing. And, I mean, it's not the best thing ever, but I just love the way the characters moved, the way they felt real while watching the episode. I was able to become immersed in the episode. I'm like, yo, these characters, the way they're moving, the way they, are walking, it feels actually like real life, even though it's an anime, I know, but, I mean, the way they walk, it just feels so real. And the way the characters were moving around, grabbing things, opening doors, or turning and stuff, it felt so good. It was just such a good thing about the episode. And if there's anything that Yuri on Ice has going for it, it's the emotions that the animators and the production team put into the series with just the simplistic body movements of the characters. You could feel the emotion coming off of the designs and stuff. So that is clearly one of the best things of the series. That really surprised me. Now, getting into the characters in general, I like the main male character. I mean, right at this time, we don't know a whole lot about his personality. We do know he has an idol. His idol is Victor, and Victor, he's someone that is a really good person at skating, and eventually you have it to where our main male character, he wants to reach that level where he could skate on the same ice with his idol. Now, it sounds like a typical story for the most part, and at the end of the day, it kind of is, but it's the way the execution of it and the way it's done that makes it so much better, especially with seeing the character of how, we find out the reason why he wanted to ice skate in the first place, or what motivated him to continue to ice skate, or why he got a dog and how this dog was very similar to his idol. You see a boy that grew up and tried to be very similar to his idol, and I appreciate that type of stuff, that characterization that was given to our main character and the way his character was done. It's a great way to introduce a character, get us to know what type of personality he has, what he does, and how he views his, goal of being, on the same ice as his idol. That makes me enjoy the series. So, I gotta say, Yuri on Ice, very good series. Very good series. I know many are probably not gonna like the series because it's not action-packed, like it doesn't have fist fighting and stuff. I know a lot of people want to have action and stuff, or crazy things, over-the-top stuff, like some sports anime does, but I don't feel like Yuri on Ice is gonna really be like that. I feel like it's gonna be a series that tries to tell a message, a very mature message, along with the way it, showcases the emotions through the animation, and I feel like at the end of the day, that's what it's really gonna be about. So, yeah. Now, getting into other things besides just the greatness of the art and animation, let's talk about Victor, okay? So, if there's one thing I want to say before I end this video, Victor, the final part of this episode was just like, the man gets out of the hot spring and that ass, what? Yo! So, man, damn! So, yeah, Yuri on Ice. Yeah, I like it. It's definitely a series I'm going to be reviewing for Fall of Anime 2016. I was going to skip it, but thanks to all of you Chibits is why I'm able to know about this series, and now I am currently watching it. So thank you for everyone that recommended this series, recommended it on Twitter, recommended it on YouTube, all that. Thank you so much for private messaging me and stuff about the series. It does mean a lot, because now I get to see such a great series like this, and it doesn't seem like fall is as empty as I thought it would be, so I'm happy. Thank you. You all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.